puts it through.
Sebron wasn't tumbling that time. Kihei Clark lost control of the basketball. Jay Huff actually got in his way as he was trying to drive to the goal. And one thing Virginia does very well is protect the basketball, and they can't afford turnovers against this NC State team.
Kihei Clark coming off a bit of an aberrant game where he did not have an assist in 34 minutes in that loss against Virginia Tech. He's put up a surprising result tonight in Pittsburgh.
Time for NC State.
Big on the inside. You talked about Virginia and the lack of season to the next, almost the course of an entire calendar year. Nevertheless, many coaches around the country would trade places with Tony Bennett, where his team is 11-3 and 7-1 in the ACC, still sitting atop the standings. Virginia Tech chasing them, but they lost against Pitt tonight. Hauser with the
give them a lot of possession, so it's not like one of those racehorse teams where they can afford 10 or 11 turnovers in a game. Only 3 on the shot clock here. They got to get it shooting.
And what a shot from
at all.
So the first foul against Funderburk. That's 1 on Bates, 1 on Funderburk. The only Virginia foul thus far belongs to Kihei Clark. And if you're joining us late, DJ Funderburk returning today after a 1-game suspension. He missed the game against Syracuse on
early, a little bit more aggressively taking the ball to the goal. They're 3rd in the nation in free throw shooting, so the more they can get to the free throw line, the better. But Virginia really struggling to get anything.
What can they do to Emilio?
But I really think they ought to have a commitment like NC State does to try to get the ball a little hard on the outside against Moore.
Elam's lost that one as Clark got into the lane where he's been troublesome this year for opponents. Hauser quickly down the floor.